Hello there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, we have a beautiful energy about to enter our lives. On July the 11th, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, is entering the sign of Leo. This is going to be a time of creativity. There's a lot of vibrant energy around. This is where Spirit is inviting us to express ourselves in the way that we want to, creatively as well, right? Because we got that creative energy around. Love is also in the air. This is where Spirit wants us to take the baggage that we're carrying around, the weight of the world. Let's just put it down for a moment. It's there. We know it's there. It'll stay there. Let's just leave it there and look at the world through wonder, through the eyes of a child, through love. Allow ourselves to be open, to allow our hearts to sing even, right? This is where we get outside, enjoy the sunshine, go spend some time with our friends. Those deep connections are going to be very important. If you're looking for love, now is a good time to get out there and mix and mingle. It's that kind of energy. There's confidence in the air as well. So some of you are going to feel a little bit more confident than normal, right? And this is really good. This is the energy. So let's embrace it. Let's be like a peacock and peacock around the world, everyone. Show our vibrant colors. This is where we showcase ourselves. We showcase our energy. So what is this that's coming in for all of us? The energy. We're going to find that out today. What I'm going to do for you is open your reading with a Guardian Angel Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck. And then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you today and close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Scorpio, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear around this energy. So we are getting for you surrender. Look at that. You're meant to surrender at this time. The message on this card is open yourself to experience miracles and synchronicities, allowing yourself to be in harmony with the divine plan and the power of trust. Follow your flow. So once again, open yourself to experience miracles and synchronicities, allowing yourself to be in harmony with the divine plan and the power of trust. Follow your flow. So it's time to surrender everything and just flow with the energy. All right. So again, surrender. And every time I pull this card, it reminds me of the Hindi actor Hrithik Roshan. This angel looks exactly like him. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. We're getting the 9 of Wands. So some of you might be experiencing something that might be challenging you. This is where Spirit wants you to stand your ground. Have your feet firm in the ground and stand up for yourself. So perhaps there's a challenging situation with a person around you. All right, so the 9 of Wands to start. We also have the 3 of Swords. We've got some pain here, heartbreak. Perhaps there's a situation with a spouse, a coworker, a family member, or someone else that has sparked. And there's some words that are being said and it doesn't feel good. So Spirit wants you to release this energy, surrender to the flow of what's going on. I know that's hard to do, but they're asking you to do that. What I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. And we've got the Queen of Cups. So this is a really interesting energy because Spirit is wanting you to be open and receptive, open and positive. But sometimes that's hard to do when we have these situations unfolding in our lives. The reason why they want you to ground your energy is because they want you to be aware of your own emotions and the reaction that you're giving to whatever energy you're experiencing. Okay, so that's the Queen of Cups. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, Scorpio. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So look at this. Some of you are in an intense situation and I don't know if any of you are leaders in your workplace, or if you're kind of the head of the house here, or you're a motherly figure that may be finding that you're dealing with a child, a spouse, or someone like that that is troubling you, is challenging you in some way. They're wanting you to really come from a place of love when you're dealing with this situation, no matter who this person is or whatever circumstance is unfolding in your life here. They want you to understand who you are, right? And I'm not trying to laugh here in a way that's negative. It's because there's a development of this strength within yourself from understanding and knowing yourself. And this is where boundaries are put in place, right? And some of you have done this, and perhaps this is what's triggering some of the reactions around you from people. Maybe there's hurtful words that are being said to you, and Spirit is saying, you know what, have healthy boundaries up and don't allow their energy to interact with yours. That way it's not affecting you. And again, sometimes when we're in an environment where we've been experienced that for a long time. See, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a stutter here, and it's because maybe you're having a hard time speaking up here, Scorpio, around something. And maybe there's fear around some sort of a challenging, turbulent, shaky time. It's so interesting because it just feels like it's out of the norm. For some of you, it feels it's out of the norm and you don't even know why it's happening, whatever it is that's happening in your life. So there's someone who might be reacting or just acting a strange way, or they're acting more unusual than normal, or it just feels like they're more agitated or irritated. So there's something obviously going on here with another energy in your life, Scorpio, and I feel it's leaking into your own, and this is disrupting your flow. And I'm getting like a breakup happening here, and it's almost like it just showed up out of nowhere, this pain. And I'm feeling like a breakup pain. This could be a pain from, it's like a disconnect of a relationship in some way here. This is how I'm feeling this energy today for you. So that is the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands also lets me know that there's a completion and ending that is taking place and playing out in your life. An ending of an energy. So this could be a connection to someone, a relationship, a job that you were in. Perhaps there was some sort of situation that occurred or was happening for a while, and you decided, I'm not going to do this anymore, and you walk away from that, or even walk away from a relationship, something that you were doing that now you need to protect yourself from. Okay, so there's a development of something that now led to, it almost feels like your guards are up, but you're open here. It's not that your guards are fully up. You're still open and receptive. So those of you that have all your guards up right now, you don't want to have them so high that opportunities, you don't see them and they aren't able to access you, right? Where Spirit's not able to access you. So you want to lower some of those guards and allow yourself to look over to actually see some of the good opportunities that are coming in. But this is where Spirit really wants you to ground yourself. Meditation here, clearing some of the noise that is around you, the chaos. And this pain, there's some pain that some of you already have been carrying around, but this is almost like sealing the nail in the coffin. It's almost confirming for you that these pains and these truths, or whatever this is that's been aching your heart, are actually true, and this is how it is, and there is nothing else other than that. Maybe this is an old energy that you've carried around. Maybe it's a new energy because of something challenging that has started to occur in your life. But what's ultimately happening, Spirit is wanting you to release this. Don't hold on to it. And anything past that you've been holding on to, release that as well, because there's a heart expansion happening. And in order for you to level up and move to this energy where you're going to see a flow of abundance, love, a lot of beautiful things that are meant to come into your life, they're already there. Some of you might not even be seeing them because there's a lot of noise. This is why it's so important to surrender to the flow. And I know that's hard to say, and like it's different to say it, and then it's a different thing to actually do it. And I know from personal experiences when I've gone through that you can get caught up in the emotions of what it is that you're experiencing and feeling. But what I've done in my own life is learn to just calm, like I breathe through things, right? I'll just breathe through it and observe everything without giving it a reaction. And I'm telling you, that is so hard to do. But if you're able to learn to do that and turn that into a habit, you're going to see how everything else starts to flow. Everything starts to just, everything happens on its own. It's so weird. I don't even know how to explain this. It's beyond words. Some of you might know how to explain this if you're experiencing some of these in your life where everything just starts to work out the way it's meant to. And you see your spirit guide, your angels just coming in and helping navigate you through whatever this experience is. It's painful. There's grief here. There's sadness here. There's hurt, resentment, disappointment, all sorts of things that are here brewing, bubbling, keeping you guarded, closed. It's a very closed energy. So this is where spirit really wants you to open up, because right now with planetary alignments, there's a beautiful influx of the energy of love. There's compassion, there's beauty, there's exploration. And this is what spirit wants us to tap into, is all of these beautiful energies that may have been closed off from us because we've closed them off, sometimes without even knowing it, right? Sometimes we don't even realize that we're carrying these hurts and wounds, right? And maybe you have someone in your life that might have this energy and may need to hear this reading. So pass this along, everyone. But whatever this is, you can share with me here, Scorpio, what this energy is in your life. Share with me in the comment section below. What is it that's going on in your life? It feels like there's upheaval. There's someone wreaking havoc. And you're a very generous, very kind person, Scorpio. I feel you always have been. And perhaps there's somebody around you, or maybe some people that don't see that version of you, that creates a lot of heartache for you, a lot of having to have your guards up, maybe being in a place of loneliness, solitude even. And whenever we find ourselves in a place of loneliness, it's an opportunity for us to get to know ourselves a little bit better on a deeper level. And this is where this flow of abundance starts to begin, is once we start to understand. So for myself, when I cut out all my friends and tuned in, really made a commitment to getting ahead in life, really focusing in on my passions, I started to implement practices in my life like meditation, right? I knew that, okay, through meditation, I'm going to be able to clear my mind. This is me getting to know myself. And I have all the time in the world from that place of loneliness to do this, right? And I started teaching myself things like creative applications, learning how to use Adobe, Photoshop, Illustrator. I'm self-taught and dabbling in things that bring me joy and excitement. And there's nobody there to stop me. I had my own time to do whatever I wanted. So I embraced that. And it did teach me a lot more, where it made me more comfortable with myself, where I was able to explore connecting with people as that version of me. I released a lot of fears in that lonely place, learning how to observe them, like, what is this? And it was almost like I was playing a game with life, testing my boundaries, testing and practicing and seeing and strengthening. So I feel some of you are nurturing yourself at this time, or there's a need to actually nurture yourself, right? That self-care, that self-love is so important, right? When you look in the mirror, you want to love the person that's staring right at you, right? And if you don't, it's now time to give that version of you, or that you, love. And practicing that version of you that you want to see in the world. The mirror is a great way to do that, right? Some of you are in the service industry, or helping people in some way. And perhaps there's been something that's been going on that's really gotten you upset, or maybe it's another coworker, maybe it's someone else that you know. I'm just seeing a lot of different changes taking place in and this is workspace. They're saying this is in your workspace, where you spend the most time, where you're putting a lot of energy, right? This could be your home too. Some of you work from home, and maybe there's been a change of some sort. They're wanting you to clear some of that clutter out of your life. at this time. Clear things out. Allow there to be new energy, because once you get this new energy, you get this new flow coming in, which is already there. It's showing up. And it's cultivating this, it's almost like giving birth to something new. This creative project is also coming through this. So some of you are going to find that your creative expression is going to shine at this time, right? This is where you're exploring. This is where your love energy is the most expanded, because your heart's wanting to expand. So we have to allow that to happen. And sometimes when it does start to expand, these hurts feel a little bit more hurtful. The pain gets a little bit stronger. So this is that bursting of energy. That's that letting go. So allow yourself to flow and release, surrender to what's going on around you, and embrace life. See the beauty in life. Sometimes we're blinded by this, right? Sometimes we take this energy and create walls, which can close us off to the world. And this is a freeing energy that is coming in for you, asking you to be free, to get outside, to smell the fresh air, to allow yourself to be happy, to experience joy, to experience this present moment. Who cares about the past? Who cares about tomorrow? Let's be here right now and just experience life. This is what they want for you here, Scorpio. And what I'm getting is a lot of growth. And it's almost like you've taken this cup that's completely full of water and you're pouring it over, and there's this beautiful new plant that is beginning to grow. And because there's a lot of loving energy, the intention of love there, you're going to see this thing grow beautiful and bountiful, right? So there's fruition here coming in, fulfillment as well. There's emotional happiness, this feeling of being whole and connected. You're going to see a lot of beautiful relationships evolve over time here, but also ones that are going to start to bloom, relationships. It's your loving energy. And as you're putting that loving energy out, after you have released some of this, you're going to see how this starts to come back to you. And this for you is a new experience. It almost feels like you're starting to connect to different people, a different kind of vibe, a different kind of energy. And as this energy is coming toward you, I feel some of you are cutting cords with people. Like you're really taking a good look at yourself and you're like, okay, you know what? Maybe I was this way a long time ago, but I'm not that now. And what I want to do is create some healthy boundaries so that I don't keep getting taken advantage of, because I feel some of you are being taken advantage of, or people take you for granted, right? And don't really value your relationship. So this is where I feel that you're going to become a stronger version of yourself. And you're not going to take that anymore. You're going to pull these swords out and you're moving now in this flow of love energy. Not only do you have strengths, you also have boundaries, right? It almost is like a mom energy, a very strong feminine mom energy. Not only is there nurture, compassion, and kindness towards others, but there's almost this firm belief in yourself. And if someone isn't, if someone's mistreating you or taking you for advantage, it's almost like you can stand up for yourself now. That's what this feels like for some of you. It's beautiful, and you're going to see this expand. You're going to see how you inspire others to do the same. And it's just beautiful. You're going to see so many things that are going to grow and become abundant in your life. And the energy that you're putting out there is creating the abundance in your life. So that is what is going on here. So I'm going to now pull a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So those of you that are seeing animals or insects in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting Deer Spirit. So I don't know if any of you are seeing a deer. This is your confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now. This deer has feathers on it. So perhaps you're seeing feathers as well. So bring a gentle touch is what Spirit is saying here, the number 18 on this card. So perhaps you were born on the 18th, or the number 18 is of significance. Maybe you're seeing these numbers. This is your confirmation that this is your message today. So the message for you, and those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 18 days, 18 weeks, 18 months, 18 hours, and the 18th of the month. So the time has come to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. You might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose, but do not worry. Dear Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. You will find that your capacity for calm and grounded communications is heightened at this time. Follow the way of the Dear Spirit and you will do well, gaining the respect of others and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. Remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting your own first. If you do that, you will be rewarded tenfold. So look at that. Embrace Dear Spirit here, Scorpio. I'm going to now pull 3 personal messages for you. So feel free to pause this video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back and place these messages wherever they resonate for you. All right. So your first message, karmic vibrations. We've got a beautiful heart in this picture. Perhaps you're seeing hearts around you. Conquer your karmic relationships and allow them to teach you so that they don't repeat the same mistakes again, so that you don't repeat the same mistakes again. So once again, conquer your karmic relationships and allow them to teach you so that you don't repeat the same mistakes again. So look at that. Your second message is divine assistance. Look at that. And I don't know if any of you have seen cloud formations like this. I have, and they're spectacular. Oh my goodness. So your prayers have been heard. The divine is currently supporting and guiding you. Allow yourself to receive. So once again, your prayers have been heard, Scorpio. The divine is currently supporting and guiding you. So allow yourself to receive. And your third message, the meeting of the souls. Look at that. There's a connection and alignment that is taking place here. Someone will enter your life to challenge you to grow and awaken your soul. Keep your heart open. So once again, someone will enter your life to challenge you to grow and awaken your soul. Keep your heart open. All right, so look at that, Scorpio. I'm now going to pull an angel number for you. So some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting 555. Expect change in your life. Scorpio, if you're seeing these numbers in this sequence, this is your confirmation today. Sometimes we see these numbers on clocks, on a phone number, maybe on a license plate or a house address. Wherever you're seeing it, this is your confirmation. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is why you've been looking for that. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. And the keywords are encouragement. You're being encouraged to move forward through this change. There's support around you. Yes, you're going through an obstacle, a battle, it might feel like. This is a part of your calling. There's a restructuring happening, and your creative work is going to shine here. Some of this energy that you're putting out there can be channeled into creative work. Okay, so this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.